My name is Bryant Phelps, and I'm the senior pastor of Life Center United Methodist Church in DeSoto, Texas. Our ministry exists to be the center of life for believers, a resource for the community, and a beacon of hope for those without community or love. God has called us to build beloved communities on earth as it is in heaven through lifting, learning, loving, and leading together. We believe that if one is to build community, they should be in community with other people. We have been blessed to share in ministry with a number of organizations that share the same commitment of building beloved community on earth as it is in heaven, like Tapestry Ministries. Tapestry exists to empower the lives of women, men, and children and carries the mantra of Tapestry Cares. Tapestry cares about the same things that Life Center cares about. So it was a no-brainer that when Tapestry needed a place to office, they could call Life Center their home. And through our shared work together, we have been able to impact the lives of thousands of people, whether that has been to rehome victims of domestic violence or educating young minds. We have been able to enhance and impact the lives of thousands of people together, whether that has been to welcome our neighbors on our campus or provide hot meals. We have been able to do that ministry together. We believe that together God has not called us into competition, but God has called us into communion for the sake of building beloved community. I only expect that our shared commitments and our work together will continue to impact thousands more so that we are in communion with all of our sisters and brothers, building God's beloved community on earth as it is in heaven.
First of all, I just want to thank y'all for doing this. I know it's very great for y'all. I just want to thank you, for giving me the opportunity. I just want to do this interview to kind of like show it, raise awareness for domestic violence and highlight stories of strength and resilience, for the women here. And so, I guess the first question I want to ask you is, who or what played a crucial role supporting you during the challenging time?
I think my family supported me. After I told them what I was going through, and then I had friends that surrounded me and just helped me, talk through it and get through it. And listening to other women's stories helped me be able to tell my own story.
I would say the main person was God, because I felt like I couldn't turn to anybody because I had so much hatred, and I didn't realize I had hatred in me until, when I started another relationship. It took a long time for me to actually start trusting people into my life. So I started another relationship, my daughter's dad, and when he chose to quit his job and start selling drugs, I said I didn't want that life. I wanted a different life because I know what life that could be.
I can say kind of my family, but it was more so the people that I met while I was strung out on crack and living in California. I was homeless a lot, and I ended up at a shelter that was designed for women and children. And being there, it was ran by the Catholic diocese, and the nuns there were talked to me and let me know I didn't have to be a product of my environment, that all I needed to do was love myself, the emotions. And once I got them processed, I took steps that was necessary to start turning my life around.
What steps did you take to overcome the challenges you faced?
I just decided that I didn't want to be a victim. I wanted to be a survivor. And because of that mentality, a lot of times you just keep pressing and keep doing what you're doing, but you really are hurting inside. So it wasn't until I decided to start listening to other women's stories and writing those stories down, then I decided, God said, write yours down.
like I said, I have 3 kids, and my daughter, while I was on the drugs, my mom had my kids, and my daughter was put in a position where she was about to be molested also. So I had to make a decision that in order to do that, I had to get myself together. And so with my church family and a couple of close friends who were just kept saying to me, you know, you can do this, you don't have to live that way, you can change your life. And that did it.
I got away. I blamed a lot of people for the things that I went through. So I hated, and I said, oh, that's my problem. I hate so many people. I have to let go and forgive. So I would have to say God is the main thing, main person who actually gave me the healing that I needed.
And why Tapestry Ministries?
Tapestry Ministries came about is your greatest tragedies can turn out to be your greatest ministries. So those things that you go through that are just horrific, horrible, just unspeakable, God can take that pain and turn that into something positive. So because of being an unwed teen mother, because of going through domestic violence, that's when I started Tapestry, because I wanted other young people to not go through what I went through. I wanted them to be able to thrive, go to school, live their lives to the fullest. And that's why we started the Youth Expectant Success Program. And then the We Care Ministry, which is what we do for domestic violence. It started, of course, out of my own experience and listening to other women's stories. So what we do when women, we have some men that we've helped, but mostly women with children, when they are going through, trying to get out of those situations, they're running for their lives, and the shelters are full. What we do at Tapestry, we get calls from shelters, from different organizations, and we put them in hotels and keep them safe until we can work and get them into a bed, or we can get them into transitional housing. So my experience in the shelter taught me that if you can just get that moment of clarity, just a break from that situation, you can then say, this is not what I want. I want something better.
Oh, they helped me a lot. Miss JR, I met Miss JR through a mutual friend of ours. And whenever I was in school, I was doing community work with her. And we bonded right away. And I was like, she gave me this motherly vibe. And when she told me her story, it just made me just fall in love with her. And I was like, oh, wow, she has similar stories. And she has a strength out of this world. And I'm like, wow, but, she has emotions, and I know she'll cry, but she won't show it to us. She'll be strong for us. And I was like, she's a version of myself. Very uplifting, and she'll do anything to help you. When I say anything, anything. And I'll do anything to help her because she's a sweetheart. And I just feel like that was my angel sent to me from God, Miss JR.
It played a part because I needed their help last semester to stay in school. I was able to really start prospering. That's when I decided to move from Mississippi to Texas to go to school. So I'm in school now for social work, getting my bachelor's in social work. Prayerfully, I'll be graduating in May. Financially, I wasn't able to pay all of the tuition. Financial aid will only pay so much, and I had to pay the rest. And if it had not been for Tapestry, I wouldn't be going into this spring semester. Knowing Miss JR and talking with her, it gives you a chance to know that you can put your words on paper, and that can, help somebody. I always said I wanted to leave a legacy. So having my story on paper is leaving that legacy, and Tapestry is helping me do that.
Is there anything else you'd like to share or emphasize in your story?
We're doing, because we need funds to do what we do, I want people to understand the mission, the impact of what we do. We're trying to save lives. We're trying to save mothers and kids and aunts, from being in some tragic situations. I need people that want to partner with us to help get that mission done, to help save lives. You donate money, you donate time, you donate hygiene products, all of that. But if you have monetary means, we need that because it can get very expensive. But we need partners. We can do the work. We can go out and we can help the women. We can get them what they need. We can, assist them and get into the hotels and all that. We can do that part. We just need your help in giving us the support that we need to be able to carry out that mission. So we'll do the work. We just need your support.
Hello, my name is Keisha Ryan.
My name is Mary Gregory.
My name is J.R. Newton. I'm a 31-year survivor of domestic abuse.
I'm a 19-year survivor of domestic abuse.
I am a 50-year plus survivor of domestic violence. Because of my belief in God, my strength
Speaks louder
speaks
louder
than my past.
than my past.
than my past.